studio at Dynamic Health. We have a nice little program working our glutes and our hips today. So before we start, you may want to grab a couple of props, maybe a cushion, a block if you have a block, or you can just grab a book out of your cupboard, and maybe a little towel or a scarf that you might need when we're doing our exercises in prone. So let's do a little bit of mobility to begin with. I'm just going to stand at the top of the mat and just find your space. Have your feet about hip width apart, and then we're just going to start to roll through our spine. Just articulate through your spine, release your fingertips down onto the mat, relax your head down, and then just start to walk your hands forward. Spread your fingers, lengthen through the spine, and then just slowly take your knees down onto the mat. Reach your tail back, taking your hands just a little bit wider so you can feel the edges of the mat, and just sway from side to side. Good. Your forehead's just over and above the mat, and we're just going to reach from side to side. Good. So stretching that lower back and around the glutes, the knees, down the side of the body. Good. And let's just do that a couple more times. And then we're just going to bring our arms back to centre, and then just come back into your plank position, and then just start to walk your hands back, heels down. Slowly come up, rolling those shoulders back and down. And we're just going to do that again, tucking under, guys, chin in, start to roll down. Remember to bend those knees if you need to get your fingertips down onto the mat. Relax your head down. And then just start to walk yourself forward again. Come back into that plank position. Good. And then from there, just draw your knees forward. Wrists under the shoulders. From that neutral position, start to roll the tail under round in the back. Coming into cat stretch. Tilt the tail up, drop the belly. Roll the shoulders back, look forward into extension. Good. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. So cat and cow, really nice, little, simple movement for the spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Imagine you're pushing your hands into the mat and really reaching that back up towards the ceiling, drawing the navel in to the back of the spine, and then just come back to that neutral position there. Now from there, guys, I just want you to tilt the pelvis forward and back. Just really find that neutral position. Remember, using those pelvic floor muscles, TA muscle, draw your pelvic floor muscles up, draw the navel into the back of the spine. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down also, remember, shoulder blades lying nice and flat on the back of the ribs. And then draw your chin in, lengthen through the back of the neck. Taking your left arm a little bit wider to just bring us a little bit more of a stable position there. Knees directly under your hips. Find that neutral position before you start. Into Superman, left hip, right shoulder, guys. Keep your neck nice and long. Big exhale. Push the heel away. Really squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, now I want you to hold it out there, take your toes down, bring your hand down, and just slowly turn towards the extended leg, and then line your hips up, line your legs up there, and then just kick that underneath leg back. So you can come onto your fingertips, you can come onto your hands, spread your fingers, you can come onto your knuckles, it's entirely up to you. Another way to do this, we're going to explain a lot through our first set, and then the second set we'll go through a little bit quicker. This is where you can raise yourself on the block. I'll use the block on the first set just to show you. And make sure we're not leaning our weight into this set. We want to draw ourselves back so our knee and our hips in line. And then just make sure you've got a nice straight line there, and then push that heel away. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders, make sure you're tucking under, place this hand onto your hip and keep your neck in a nice neutral position there, guys. And we're just going to lift that leg up and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Slowly turn. Take the block or the book out of the way, if it's there, and then draw that knee forward, guys. And we're going to go on to the opposite side there. So take your right hand a little bit wider, left shoulder, right hip this time. Find that neutral position. Let's go. Now hold it out there, take the toes down, place your hand down, slowly turn and bring this leg back. It's nice to show you from this angle actually, and then just extend, stacking your hips. And again, use the block if you need to. I like to come onto my fingertips, I just feel comfortable in that position. And then just again, bring your body weight back, try and get your knee and your hip in line, tuck, shoulders back, keep your neck nice and long, so we've got a really good alignment there, guys. Bring it down, slowly turn. Good, draw your knee in. Now bring yourself back a little bit. And then we're going to bring ourselves down onto our tummy. And this is where you might want to use your towel or your little rolled up scarf like I've got there. And then place the top line of your pelvis on top of that and your pubic bone in front. And this really helps if you've got tightness with your lower back. We do talk about this quite a lot when we do back extension. So I'm just going to push those out of the way. So you may want to watch the first one, guys. Just watch me get myself into position there. And I'm going to take my legs a little bit wider than the hips. And I'm going to flex my knees and then bring the heels together so the toes are pointing out the way like Charlie Chaplin. Make sure we're tucking under and we've got that neutral position. And then we're going to fold our arms and place the forehead on top of your hands. So we've got a nice rest position for the head and nice position for the neck. So the whole point of this exercise is to activate the glutes. And as we squeeze the heels together, you're going to feel a real strong connection with your glutes there. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath in through my nose. And as I exhale, I'm going to squeeze the heels together as tight as I can. And as I inhale, I'm going to release, but the heels stay together. All right, guys, so getting yourself into position. Taking a nice deep breath in, exhale, squeeze. And release, keep that going. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Keep that going, guys. Let's see if we can squeeze those heels together a little bit tighter. Really feel the activation of those glutes. 3 more times. 3, 2, 1 more time, and release. Take the heels away from each other, take your feet down. Now bring your hands to your shoulders, draw your navel in, push yourself onto your knees, sit back into child pose. Just have a little stretch there. Any exercise done on our tummy can irritate the lower back, so we'll always give it a counter pose. Always go into a little child pose, our little stretch. I'm going to move that to the side, and then we're going to start all over again, guys. So coming back into that box position, wrists under the shoulders, and again, take that left hand a little bit wider, find that neutral position, just keep that neck nice and long, draw that navel in, left hip, right shoulder, let's go. Pull up through the knee. As you push the heel back, really feel yourself pull up through the knee there. Good. Keep looking down today, I don't know why. 2 more. Now hold it out there. Hold. Take your toes down. Hand comes down. Turn, kick back. Use the block or the buck if you need to. Line your knee and your hip up, guys. Shoulders back. Good. Tuck under. Again, these look easier than what they are. And you'll probably find that you haven't got too much movement through the hip, through the elevation there. 1 more. Bring it down. Slowly turn. And then once you're there, draw that knee forward. Good. Excellent stuff. Take your left arm a little bit wider. Let's do the same on the other side, guys. Good. Sorry, right hand a little bit wider. Getting my left and rights mixed up today. Again, find that neutral position. Right hip, left shoulder. Draw it in. Really important, guys. So don't just rush into the next exercise. Make sure you keep checking your position out. Try and keep my neck nice and long this time. Don't know why I keep looking down. Good. Pull up through the knee. Press the heel back. Squeeze the glutes. 2 more. Hold it out there. Toes go down. Hand goes down. And we slowly turn and kick this heel back. Good. Line everything up, guys. Remember, whatever hand position you choose, I like to come onto my fingertips here. Push the heel away. Good. Tuck under. Draw yourself back. Look at that alignment. We don't want to be here, guys. Good. So from there, shoulders back. Again, keep your neck nice and neutral. Take it down, slowly turn. Good. And then bring that knee forward, bring yourself back, use your towel or your scarf, draw yourself down, legs wider, flex your knees, heels in, turn your toes out, fold your arms, bring your forehead down. Again, tuck. Really feel that neutral position there, guys. Take a nice deep breath in. Squeeze as you exhale, inhale. Squeeze, inhale, release. Purse your lips as you exhale. It'll feel a much stronger contraction. 4 more times. Feel a stronger breath. 2 more. Consciously squeezing those glutes as well. Last one. And release it down, guys. Good. So hands at the side of your shoulders. Draw your navel in. Reach yourself back into child pose. Have a little stretch there. Good. And then from that position, guys, you're going to sit on the mat. Have your legs bent or extended, entirely up to you. Take your arms out and start to roll that tail under. Coming down. Nice and slowly onto the mat, raise those arms back. Draw your heels in. Working the glutes on our bridge now. Make sure you've got nothing under your head at this point. And we're going to start with our arms at the side, so your palms facing down. Find that neutral position. Good. So press your palms down, heels down, all else to assist. And as we exhale, we're going to squeeze our glutes. Lift, 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 lift. Now don't lift too high. I don't really want you to think about going into back extension there. So I want you to look from a line from your knee to your hip to your shoulder, and all important glute activation. And then inhale and just slowly bring it down. Good. And again. Inhale, bring it down. Oh, good glute work. Press your heels down. Now if you want to make this a little bit harder, and it's entirely up to you, you can start to raise your fingertips up towards the ceiling. So our arms at the side assist us a little bit. We tend to push down with our palms, and that's absolutely fine. So just raising your arms up. We'll just make it a little bit more challenging. Not much, just a little bit. Just make sure your heels are tucked into your bottom. My feet are walking away there. Good. And we're going to do that 3 more times. kind of lose where we are with our counting, so sometimes we maybe do a little bit more than our 10 reps. Good, let's just do one more time. And then just slowly bring it down, arms down, turn onto your side and extend both legs out. And then just rest yourself, rest your head into your bent or extended arm. And also, if you've got a cushion there, you can always place the cushion in between your arm and your head there. That's always a nice thing to do. It's an option. So it's nice to have those props there. So kick the underneath heel back, stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Use the top arm just to assist with your stability. And again, get that nice neck position. Push the heel away. So we're going to start in dorsiflexion. So we're going to tuck under and draw the waist away from the mat. So we're going to kick forward for 2 counts. And inhale, point the toes and squeeze the glutes. We don't want to take the leg too far back and encourage extension there. It's just a gentle squeeze through the glutes there. Five more. Good, again make sure, just keep checking your position out. For all of us it's quite easy to forget about what's going on in the upper body and we can start to slump into the mat. Good, draw the knee down, give it a little rub. Come over onto the other side, just shift yourself around. And again using your cushion if you need to, bend the underneath leg. Dorsiflexion, push the heel away, stack, stack, tuck under, bring that hand down, guys. So from there. Good. Feel that shift, remember. Okay. Point the toes, squeeze. Good. Another thing that you can do if you feel a bit wobbly is draw that leg forward a little bit, and that's going to help you anchor you down a little bit more there. So that's a little bit different position. If it's better for you, then just choose that. 5 more. Good. 3 more, guys. Not sinking into that mat, keep checking it out. 1, 2, and again. Excellent. Draw that knee down. Give it a little rub. Nice. Good. And then just bring yourself up. Shift yourself around. And let's come back down. Arms out, palms facing in. And then let's just start to roll back down. Raise your arms all the way back. So you can either go back to that first bridge exercise, especially if you've got tightness in your hamstring, you may want to do that. If not, we're going to do singles, guys. So we're going to draw the left heel close to your bottom and have everything in line with the hip. And then you can either take your right leg off into a bent position or you can extend it all the way up towards the ceiling. So we're completely reliant on that left cheek now. Palms facing down, and again, centre that pelvis, push the heel up there, draw your chin down, press your heel down, squeeze your glute as you exhale and lift, and then we inhale down, and 4 more times. Inhale, bring it down. Good, 3 more times. So really working with that left glute now. Or whichever side you started on, it doesn't really matter, does it? And again, 1 more. Bring it down, draw the knee in, foot down, and we're going to go straight onto the opposite side, so draw that heel in, guys, bent or extended, remember, push that heel up there, palms down, centre your pelvis, and then bring it down, and again. Imagine you're pushing that heel up towards the ceiling. It kind of really helps the head to lift that pelvis. Squeeze. Good. 2 more times. Good, guys. 1 more time. Excellent stuff. Draw the knee in, foot down. Roll onto your side. Find your position. Good. Make sure we're tucking under, guys. Good. Push that heel away and let's go. Point the toes. So by the time we've got to this stage in the program, you're probably really feeling it around your glutes, in your hips now. So just keep your check on your upper body position, because then we can start to slump. If it starts to get a little bit difficult, we can start to slump a little bit and let go of all those stabilizers. Good. Draw the knee down. Give it a little rub. Slowly come up, whiz yourself around, get your props if you need them, and extend. Remember, you can bring that leg forward if you prefer, bend the underneath leg back, push that heel away, draw the toes towards you there. Good. And again, rest down, tuck under, guys, really using this arm to help you to stabilize now. Point the toes. Good. Feels so good around the hips doing this work today. Good. I think we've got 2 more. Good. One more time. Bring it back. Draw the knee down. Give it a little rub, guys. I want you to roll onto your backs. Let's stretch around those hips and the glutes now. So, I'm going to keep your left foot down. Draw your right foot up, or the other side. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because if you're facing the other way, then as long as we stretch both sides. So, what I want you to do is take all of this foot and place it below the knee, and then just allow the knee to drop out to the side. If you tip to one side, just center your pelvis again. You're going to feel a little stretch around your hip, your glutes, just a little bit. And if you want to take this a little bit further, before we do that, if you find that you start to tip your head back in this little stretch, then grab your cushion or fold your towel, place it under your head, and then it just gives you a better alignment with your neck there, guys. So you may want to do that. So I'm going to take this left foot off, just take my hands through, draw it in, and then just hold it there. Ooh, feel that around this hip and glutes. Nice little stretch. So a lot of work around your hips and your glutes today. And if you wanted to go through that routine one more time, and that's fine as well, guys. And then just take that foot down. Let's just go onto the other side. Draw that knee in. Take your foot. But it feels slightly different on one side. Most of us are a little bit tighter in one hip than the other. We've got more range of movement. And that's quite normal, guys. So find that neutral position. Loop your hands through. And then just draw it in. As I've probably mentioned many times, my hips are very tight, and it's because of the angle of the joints. It can restrict a lot of movement, and with some people in this, they can draw that knee right in there. So we're all very different, and also it can be on the same pose, it can feel very different from one side to the other. So we're going to release that foot down. Good. And have your feet hip width apart. Just take your arms a little bit wider. I just want you to just rock yourself side to side. Just loosen off. Draw your knees back to centre. Now you can either just bring yourself up by pressing your hands down, pressing your feet down, just draw yourself up, or we can roll like a ball. So just draw your knees in, cross your ankles, take your hands onto your shins, lift your head and shoulders up, and then we can just start rocking forward and back. And then just slowly come up, feet off, lifting your chest up, feet down, bring yourself around. Good, well done guys. Hopefully you feel like you've had a really good work around your glutes and your hips. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much and we'll see you soon.